Greetings, fellow traveler. Are you interested in my wares? Fuck. 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 I have been alive for about 11 minutes. Ooh! Hello! I've just got back. TikTok. Show the live. Stop hiding it. Stop hiding it. Stop hiding it. Thank you. And here we are. I suspect that we might be shadow banned on TikTok again. Just a suspicion. They love shadow banning for absolutely no reason, and then you argue they shadow ban you, and then they get really upset that they use their terms of service as like a way to like fuck with you and shit, and then it doesn't work out very well for them, and then you point that out, and you point all this extra shit out, and then you're just like, I gotta breathe this shit up. And they get mad again, and then eventually finally chill the fuck out. Greetings and salutations. Welcome. Oh, no way! Sorry, I just saw one of my Oshis. They're part of a new group. Yay! Yay! There's just a one line, the British right here. It passed by, that's awesome. Let's fucking go! Let's motherfucking go! This shit is so peak! I'm so happy for them. They deserve all that after all the shit they had to go through. Good for them. Good for them. Yes. I'm just on the starting screen because I am waiting for stuff to get done. I've got food. Ugh, that Namor's getting nasty, dog. Crusty ass fucking floppy fingers. I don't like those. Them crusty fingers. They got them crusty fingers. Earlier today, Crafton is replacing everyone by AI. First Hi-Fi Rush tweet after. And everyone is replaced by AI. Oh, I really hope Hi-Fi Rush can make it out of this unscathed. I love Hi-Fi Rush. So we're just waiting a little bit at a time. Really, I just want to see if people actually show up or not. It's been a slow month. It's been a really slow month. No one on the YouTube sides. No one on the Twitch side. It has been an absolute slow month. These are the times when I just kind of feel kind of shit. It's around this month when everything starts to feel like shit. Because, like, usually it's around the time when things are happening. There isn't a whole lot of free time at the moment. I don't blame anybody, you know, in general, or none of that shit. It's been an absolute slow, month. The amount of people that show up on stream has gotten significantly lower. It's been kind of rough. It's like, I don't know, for me, it's the viewership is, like, for me, it's not like, again, the number part and stuff like that doesn't really matter. It's usually just, I just like hanging out with people, as people have already, you know about me, is that I like to talk and hang out with people. And when I look at the live thing here, I'm on this live thing and it shows exactly 0 people, which is surprising, but not at all surprising. Which goes to show that they shadow banned me again. Because there is no feasible way that you should have 0 people in your stream. But I do, and it's like, even if it isn't the truth, it's still very strange. Which goes to show you've been shadow banned. Simple shadow ban thing. So again, it's really annoying. Yeah, we've been shadow banned again, as I thought. Yeah, just by detecting a lot of the stuff here about what TikTok's been doing, we got slightly shadow banned. That sucks. Ay, ay, ay. I'm still here, just thinking. Not exactly in a great mood today. It's just one of those days. I do apologize. Just not in a great mood. I'm hoping that just playing games will be better. We gotta wait a little bit. I'll be going to grab the food really quickly. I gotta go grab my food. My food. Recently, it's been really stagnant. I just haven't really seen a lot of people, like, you know, I said before that the major thing I do streaming for is to, like, entertain people, and another, like, part of it is also, I used to have friends, that I used to hang out with all the time, and, there was, like, this really good video by one of the content creators that I watch, the VTuber, Ellie Bot. She talked about how the struggles of being autistic and how it's hard to make friends, whether it's your own workspace or within your own community of people. It's very hard to make friendships because there's like a tackling struggle you have to deal with. And for a lot of the major struggles that happen with that type of stuff is that, for me, it's that when I do make those friends, I don't really catch warning signs when there's a problem, and usually those problems are very easy nipping and butt things, but usually it's just, I've always told people, I'm a lot to handle as a person. I'm sporadic, I'm crazy, I can be depressed randomly because I have crippling depression. But that's really has nothing to do with the autism part. That's just unfortunate timing. But I basically tell people, like, I'm a lot. It's okay to tell me if I'm being too much, you know, because I can be. I talk a lot. I consistently talk. I don't shut up. I say weird things. I can say stupid things. I can say fucked up things. I can say whatever the fuck. You'll never know. And if it becomes too much, you're overstimulating or, like, too crazy, I tell people all the time, like, yo, just let me know. But most, if not all the time, I meet like, people, they don't tell me when there's something wrong, and I slowly lose people. And the past year, I have lost a total of, like, I think 90% of the people I used to know for years. I was so happy having these group of friends for so long, and then to be abandoned in the capacity that I was super bad. And I'm talking about it now because it's just kind of where my barriers lie. And eventually, I've kind of, like, slowly teeter-tottered out of the issues with that, because it's not really the problem anymore. And I talk about it because I think a lot of people struggle with the same things that I'm struggling with. These friends used to, you know, they were, I've known them for so long, I kind of know their story beats. I know when they're acting weird. I know when they're acting normal, and I know when they're acting slightly off. It's something that you pick up on when you know them for years. It's not easy to pick up on that stuff automatically, but, you know, I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. And it was funny when I realized that the biggest downside to that group were the glaring red signs throughout my entire time of knowing them. From how I've introduced myself to them to where we were today. And then, inevitably, one of them gets peer pressured into joining the herd mentality. That herd mentality then follows into double or triple the problem. They don't truly apologize for basically fucking up my entire fucking mental psyche, except for one. And that's just the craziest part, is that, well, they don't have to do that. It just goes to show the disingenuous nature of individuals, because even then, I don't fully believe the person that apologized, because a part of me realizes that maybe the apology was because they were all scared that they got directed at too. Because that's a part of it. It's just like, oh, we're going to be content creators. Now, they've basically stopped reaching for the stars, essentially, after being called out. They stopped, like, producing content, essentially, for streaming. They were consistently streaming when they had, after them basically abandoning and then, you know, hurting me, they were consistently streaming, trying to basically rise up the rankings. Right. And then when I called them out, because I felt like when you feel like you've been exploited, taken advantage of, for everything you've given back to them, like, you give to them and they don't really give back, and you don't expect them to do that. Every time I've ever given them anything, I've literally said I don't want anything back. Like, they've like oh, I'll pay you money. No, because to me, a friendship isn't a transaction. It's, I do the things that I do out of generosity because I want to give them stuff. I think that they deserve those things. Because I got to know them, I respect them, and every time I have, it's hard, it feels like I'm saying weird things, but I care about people. I want to see them succeed. Like, when they wanted to be a VTuber, I was just really excited, because, again, I was a VTuber, right? I am a VTuber, right? And I think it's really sad when your excitement turns into manipulation or gaslighting in the eyes of an individual because they have significantly bad issues under the hood that you just were never going to be prepared for. They had so much under the hood that they masked themselves so well and then tried to gaslight you into believing that you were a problem. And it just really goes to show just how fucked the internet is. How you can know somebody for several years of your life and you really don't know who the fuck they really are. I knew them for legitimately about 7+ years. At least a good few of them. And the others for about, like, a year or two. And it really goes to show you just don't know people. No matter how many times you spend with somebody, they could hide away who they truly are for until the day they just don't see a use for you. When I can't offer them any more models with, like, good designs because I have to work with things that are in my budget, basically either free or like super cheap. I spent my money that I did not have because I wanted to help them, you know? And it's fine. I don't regret doing that. But it's ironic because whether it's true or not, because I'm not saying that they did do those things. I'm saying allegedly because I don't know. I don't have physical concrete proof that they did that. But the problem is just how awkwardly timed it was. I lost my job because of an unfair work placement treatment while I was severely sick. For people who don't know, I am susceptible to the stomach virus. I have, in my life cycle, almost died to a stomach virus 3 times. When I was a wee little baby, not like a baby, but like probably like 4 or 5. When I was like a middle schooler, teenager, and when I was an adult. And each time I almost died. Each time. When I was a little baby, I had to go to the hospital and get wee little lad. I had to go in and to the hospital and basically be on IV and being on constant, like, heavy dose of meds to keep me going. When I was in basically middle school, it's the same exact thing. I had to crawl all the way from down the hall all the way to my mom's room, and barely could I even get the muster of the words help and barely knock on the door. And that's what I remember, was crawling my ass all the way there to the door, knocking on it, asking for help, and not seeing the door open at all before passing out. And then I woke up in the hospital with my mom crying because I almost died. I'm susceptible to the stomach virus. And then I almost died again as an adult when I was working because I got sick because I pushed myself too hard. Because, again, I didn't have a choice in the current modern job market. It's not easy to maintain a job. You have to keep going no matter what, and it kind of sucks. And I almost died. And then I got sick, and I almost died. Funny. Also, hello, CT. Welcome. It's just really sad, that at my most vulnerable is when they decide to abandon me. When I couldn't give them any more money, I'm on a roof watching. Oh, cool, a roof? Don't fall off. That would be scary. Unless you can fly. No, don't fall off. That's scary. A roof is scary. I'm by the window with socks on. With the socks? Damn. But, to finish off the whole thing, that's been on my mind is, like, I think I've said this multiple times throughout the year, but I used to hang out with these people all the time because I genuinely loved hanging out with them. They were, like, people I would invite to hang out all the time. Off stream, on stream. I'd ask them if they want to play this game, you know, and stuff like that. And then I get accused of, like, a bajillion fucking things. Recorded at my most vulnerable. As a use of blackmail in their eyes to prevent me from talking if I ever did talk. And then gaslit me into believing that I was the problem from the very start. That's the type of people that I thought I knew. People easily swayed without a single dose of an opinion. They didn't have an opinion. My own ex-boyfriend, yes, I had a boyfriend that was part of that group, and he was a victim mentality abuser. If you don't know what that means, I want to talk about this because it's something I think more people should hear, because it seems so strange for it to be this case, right? How can somebody be the victim yet be the abuser? That's exactly the strategy. The strategy and how they perceive things. Oh no, the sirens! Whoop, whoop, whoop. This is the police. This is the police. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This is the police. The victim abuser is somebody who essentially plays the victim in every scenario. You tell them that you need space, you're hurting me. It's your fault that I'm like this. I don't like how you said that. I don't like you telling me I'm wrong. I don't like this. I don't like that. They basically guilt trip you into never talking about the problems, because talking about the problems just makes them blame you for all the shit. Well, then don't illegally roof sit. Don't commit crimes. They can't get you. The roof. We take the roof with us. Can't be an illegal roof sitting if the roof's on the ground. I can see your guys' chat. Also, hello, Slow Lazy Sloth. I didn't say that earlier. I apologize. We were in kind of like a big talk. But hello. What I'm talking about for victim abusers are that they basically are the abusive one in the relationship that uses the victim card as a way to abuse you. My Twitch is bugging. Damn. Well, get the bugs off the Twitch. Why you got bugs in your Twitch? How'd they get in there? Sorry, dad joke. When they do stuff, right? Whatever you do, whatever you say, whatever happens, it's your fault. They're like this because of you. They're not like this, and there's no reasonable conversation to be had. If you want a good example, is my ex-boyfriend, when we had a conversation, can you, 3D model? I use V-Roy to make my models and stuff like that, then I kind of work with, like, animations, like, softwares and stuff like that, and like, coloring, like, things and stuff like that to make them look a lot more anime, I guess, if that makes sense. I also do use, like, Unity to put them into things like VR chat, for example. I port my own VR chat models into the game and stuff like that. I could probably start working with Blender here and there to, like, touch them up, or use Unity to touch them up for even extra components and stuff like that if I really wanted to. I'd need to learn that stuff, but it's something that I can spend some time on, but I'm gonna need to, like, first get a job. Because that's what I've been working on these past almost 2 years now, is getting a job. A job! That's just what I've been doing. Also, hello, Gizmo. Welcome, welcome. I didn't say that, or if I didn't say that earlier, then welcome, welcome. Apologies, apologies. It was the type of person that basically says, you made me feel sad. The reason I stream is I don't want to be alone. I know that sounds weird, right? I want to entertain people. And if I didn't stream and I focused every single day, gotta get me some freshly made fried chicken. Hell yeah, get you some fried chicken. And that motherfucking fried chicken. Fried chicken's delicious. Some comments in were filtered again. Oh no. When it comes to these people, right? They love to use very particular language when expressing what made them feel bad. Now, at first, I always just thought it was just maybe they were just articulately, like, they had a hard time articulating exactly what they wanted to say, which is fine, and it happens. But our relationship was all in on communication, and what made it suck the most was that was a lie. That when communication was so important, and when there was a problem, because we separated for a little bit, because at the point, my boyfriend was actually transitioned. They actually came out as trans, and I was all supportive over that. I was like, absolutely. Absolutely. The boyfriend turned to girlfriend, ain't got no problems with that. I'd be a bit of a hypocrite if it was. Now, wouldn't I? And so I was just doing my best to try very hard to be supportive, but I realized that their mental psyche was really bad, and I needed some space because I had a lot on my plate already, and when you're first transitioning, it is a big commitment. It is a lot on your mental psyche, and as much as I want to be there for them at the front page, I had to take a step back, and I let them know that I needed to take that step back. And then I made some jokes because of the Cinder drama. If you don't know who Cinder is, she's back to streaming or whatever, great for her or whatever. But at one point, she basically lied, manipulated a shit ton of her friends to get ahead of people, to basically be all in on that money. And she had a manager who was her boyfriend. And at the time, I made a joke, being like, oh, it's so good to be single, oh, blah, 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 blah. You know, I made a joke because it's the idea that I was making fun of Cinder because she was claiming she was, you know, obviously, like, single the entire time when she was clearly dating her manager, quote unquote. Her manager was just her boyfriend at the time, who we found out now is her husband, so that's fucking wild as shit. Latonia, welcome. Welcome on the YouTube side. But yeah, so I made a joke about that. And apparently, one of my friends, asked me, like, they asked me legitimately, I remember this, they asked me at the moment, like, are you being serious? And I said, fucking course not. It's a joke. And then I expressed what the joke was about directly. They conveniently forgot about that after we hung out, went to my boyfriend, and expressed congratulations on being single. And then as per what you would think, my ex would be like, well, I didn't know I was single. Neither the fuck did I. So they come to me in this massive call of trying to, you know, quote-unquote express their feelings, aka bully me into admitting I was wrong, essentially, and recording it as blackmail so that I looked really bad. Which are all super bad and scummy practices, and are just tall tale signs of narcissistic individuals. Because why would you ever need to record that entire thing that was supposed to be a closure thing? Why would you ever need to even get to that point? Because beforehand, I just let them fucking have it. I told them every single bit of grievance I had with them because they were literally gaslighting me. They were ghosting me, knowing my boundaries about that type of stuff. All because they were mad at invisible problems. Like, when I mean invisible, I mean they're not real problems that, like, were severe. They were like, I don't like this type of joke. It's like, okay. It would have stopped if we had that conversation, right? And they didn't want to admit that. When I brought that up, they got scared. They're like, well, you know, we were afraid of you. It's like, afraid of me for what? What did I do to make you do that? There's nothing I can think of. And I have other people to back those sources up too, who are on the outside perspective, because they only brought in people in our friendship circle that just particularly just hated me, I guess. Like, I had ops in my own friend circle. That's not even a joke. I had real ops in my own friend circle. Do you know how crazy it is to say I got ops and they're my closest friends? That's fucking wild. I had multiple cinders in my fucking friend group. Multiple cinders. You think one cinder is bad? Have like 5 cinders. Taking advantage of you. Stepping on everything you've ever been through with them. Because the biggest projection I have ever heard, and how I knew that they were making shit up, was the biggest one that still hits me hard to this day. I felt like you asking me to play video games with you was a form of manipulation. You're manipulating me into playing games with you. My response when they said, no, I'm busy, was, okay, just asking around, smiley face. Letting them know I saw their message. End of story. I moved on and I went to go ask somebody else because I wanted to just hang out with somebody. Nobody could hang out that day. I'd just go right to doing the stream that I would be doing solo. It was really that simple. There was no thought process out other than that. I was just wanted to see people wanted to play a game. And apparently me asking people to play video games is a form of manipulation. I had no idea. That's crazy. They were afraid of me. But in actuality, they stole your ranch. Kill them. Kill them and steal the ranch back. It is time. Do it. The chicken bone can be broken into a shiv. Do it. Show them no mercy. Do it. TikTok, the platform, if you can't tell that I'm using the Lord Palpatine voice as a joke, please. It's a joke. My friend, I want you to repeat what you said. Kill him. Take the chicken bone and break it. Turn it into a shiv. Steal the ranch back. Do it. Do it. Kill them. The ranch. It does not belong to them. Do it. the mighty chicken bone. Use it. Do it. Do it! And again, with the friendship circle, right? I don't hate them. I don't. I literally just don't have the capacity or care to genuinely hate them. Except for one of them, which was my ex. But that's to be fucking, like, expected when not only did your ex join them in the capacity of ganging up on you, the person who knows all of your vulnerabilities, who was the most intimate with you, who had the most knowledge on you, who should, you know you better. A person that I loved turned out to be my biggest op. All because they projected problems that didn't exist. They had worries and doubts that should have been a conversation, but refused to have that conversation. And when it all came down to the full fucking picture, they tried so hard to fill the air with hatred, to burn bridges, to get me to look super bad. The closest person to my heart shattered it into pieces. And I realized the biggest reason why I'm still to this day not okay is because of that one. The rest of them I can fucking forget about very easily. That one I can never truly let go. That one hurt the most. To be betrayed by the person you love, to be treated like some sort of fucking siren who, like, casted a spell to make you fall in love. A vixen, a night walker individual. That one hurt the most. It still does. It still stings incredibly hard. And I don't think it ever will go away. You ever wonder why I don't like being called particular things like cute or sexy or any of those things? It's because of that. How can I be those things if the very closest individual that I was with treated me as badly as it did? Because to this day, I just don't think I deserve to be loved, and I still don't really care to. I can't find a relationship even if I wanted one because I'd be too afraid to make any wrong decisions because every relationship I've been in has been incredibly toxic. A man exploiting me to get fucking photos. Another man who committed an actual physical crime. And the other one playing a victim mentality. Like, I just got a bad record, dude. I just got a bad record with men. Like, straight up, I got a bad record with men. 0 for 3, man. 0 for fucking 3. I am absolutely flabbergasted how bad that shit has been. 0 for fucking 3, man. Honestly, if you ever wonder why a trans woman tends to run down the fansly category or runs down that particular niche and road, let me tell you from my perspective. At least, I can't speak for everybody, but I can definitely speak for the reason why I do it. I feel like I, as a person, am an ugly, nasty, fucking horrible person because of the shit that I had to go through. And sometimes people just want to feel, you want to feel like you have a worth. So, that's kind of what I did. I went down that road, number one, because that's what I mean, right? I went down that road because I really wanted to feel, I wanted to feel that shit, you know what I'm saying? I want to feel like I'm epic as fuck. I don't know. But it's also just because the other half of it, that's just one half of it. But the other half is like, I don't know. You live once in life, right? And I don't know. I would love to try to be like a fucking actress in those type of categories. That would be sick as fuck. I would try that. Given the opportunity, would I? Yes, absolutely. If a Jav company came to me and said, would you like to try? I would be like, fuck yeah. I give it a shot. Ain't no joke. I wouldn't do anything super weird. Because Jav can get real fucking weird. But would I give it a try? Absolutely. Because you live once in life. Why the fuck not? All the people are like, oh, OnlyFans people and shit, they're all disgusting and evil. They're all just sluts for the piggies. It's just like, man, you don't know what they do it for. Who cares what they want to do with their body? Why do you care so fucking much? It's like men who date those types of girls or whatever. If you say, like, look, if the guy is comfortable with it, more power to him. But you know what most guys will call that guy? A cuck. It's like, okay. Those two could be the happiest motherfuckers on earth. Literally, he's just sitting there, he's happy, they have kids together and shit like that. She just out there just doing that shit. Because that's her job, and she's actually maybe passionate about that shit. I don't know, maybe she likes doing that shit. Maybe one day she'll stop. I don't know, maybe she'll be like, yeah, you know what, I kind of want to stop doing this. I want to actually just go down a normal road. Maybe I'll be a streamer. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll do that. Who knows? Maybe they will go down a different road. Why do you care so much? Why do you care what somebody else does with their body? Why do you care if somebody else lets their significant other do that? It's that person's choice. If that person is uncomfortable with their significant other doing that, and they ask that question, right? Or they go down that road, right? You know what I mean? They go down that road and they have that conversation, and that conversation leads to them breaking up, then boom, bada bing. That's just how it is. That's called boundaries. That's a simple thing. Just because your boundaries are set to, if she ain't willing to give it up, then I don't want her. Then okay. If she doesn't want to end her lucrative career to be with a man who doesn't let her do what the job that she does, which pays her bills, because again, it shows a more lack of security. You're insecure about yourself. You feel like, if you feel like, I don't know, she's sleeping around with men because of this, because that's like the jurisdiction in your head, that's called a traditional mindset. And that's fine to have, but don't project that to every person you see. Project that to yourself and yourself alone. Keep that to yourself. Because you just look like an idiot when you say that. Because again, people's situations and why they do the things that they do are completely different. You're gonna call, like, Kaho a person who literally went into the Jav industry just because she wanted to give it a shot, because, like, again, you live once mentality. And she gave it a try, and then eventually she retired from that shit, and then she's a streamer who cosplays. Isn't that cool? She should do whatever the fuck she wants. Who gives a fuck? So you're gonna call Kaho one of the sweetest individuals I've ever seen in my entire fucking life, who I learned that she was a Jav actress through, like, watching some videos that she was in, and she was just like, yeah, it was this and that. I was like, damn, that's crazy. And she just became a normal person. But to be treated like lesser, to be treated like society's dirt because of the choices that they made. Maybe they don't even have a choice. Maybe they did it because it was the only option they had left. Who the knows, right? But for you to judge that based off of your shitty fucking morals and how you perceive the world is such an idealistically dumb way to take it. And as much as I love people like Tectone, he does have that opinion, and that's the one opinion I just highly disagree with. Because it's just the jaded and shitty mindset for alpha bros to feel better about themselves and, you know, type of shit. I'm not calling Tectone an alpha bro, but sometimes he has that personality. He's a straight to the point, blunt individual, and I love him for that type of shit, right? I think he's cool. But fucking A, that sometimes when I see people, because, again, yeah, I might be in that shit. But I'm also coming from a perspective of looking at it from the human perspective, like from the eye level. I'm not looking at it, oh, these women are all disgusting pigs. I look at it as, there are people who make their choices. Yes, are there just some really nasty OF girls and fan of Lee girls out there? And guys, the guys too. Yes, 100%. Always. It'll always be that way. I'm not even kidding you. It will always have that. I have realized that I have not even left the starting student screen in an hour. I've just been talking. I've been yippity yapping. I don't know. I just like yapping. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I should just do a stream, one stream where I'm just sitting down, not playing a game, and just yapping. Like, we just make the yapping podcast or some shit. Like, just like a podcast, we just call it the Yapathon. Or I just yap for hours or some shit. Because that's what I do, I yap. I just been yapping. I was like, I gotta go get my food. My food's still there. So, I'll be right back. I should grab my food. But, again, I just appreciate when people are here in chat and stuff like that, because I kind of get sad because, again, I don't have friends. And as you can probably tell, the reason why I don't have friends, streaming is a great way for me to feel less alone. I stream every day because I feel alone, and I'm being way overly, like, too much information here, but I generally just feel alone. Even when I have friends and roommates, I still feel alone. I don't have friends I can constantly hang out with, to go out and do things with all the time, or hang out, you know, in a fun way or anything like that. It's very rare. And so I get really lonely, because I'm an extrovert, and so I get very lonely. My social battery gets destroyed, and so I've been on a weird moment. So when people are here, watching stream, chatting, having a good time, I feel good. I feel like I'm talking to people. I feel like I'm having a moment. Like I'm just out here playing a game, you know, and talking with people, or maybe I'm out here experiencing the world and you guys just happen to show up, or all here stuck in this zombie apocalypse while I'm trying to do shit. We're all like, let's go on a vacation, and then dun 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 shit. There's aliens, zombies, not aliens. Dude, imagine aliens though. I'm all teared the fuck out though. I remember playing Dead Island for the first time. Me too. I played it on the Xbox 360. I used to pretend to be a YouTuber. I'm not even kidding. I used to pretend to be a YouTuber while I was playing the game. Like, hey guys, today I'm gonna play this, and then I would just do that shit because I'm stupid as fuck. I would do that. Those are the times, man. Those are times. All right, let me quickly go grab the food before anything else, because I will forget. I will keep yapping. like cheese? You like cheese? I'm gonna refill my drink. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Okay, 1 second, baby. Sorry, my cat wants window time. 1 second. I'm gonna get her. She wants window time. I'm coming. Oh, there she goes. Oh shit, I'm back, dog. Oh fuck. Also, at the moment, I think on TikTok we're shadow banned. Usually, how you can tell you're shadow banned on TikTok is usually there's like an influx of people you're seen on the For You page. So our stream is not on the For You page at all, which indicates that we are shadow banned at the moment. Why I'm shadow banned, I have no idea. It's probably because I called TikTok out. So they don't want to show my stuff. That's probably why. Because I have 2 videos on the front page that are of my channel that right now is basically just indicating that, yo, they fucked the fuck up, dog. So, yeah. That's probably why. We are currently shadow banned. Usually, when it comes to live, like when you're live on TikTok, it's actually a lot easier to tell if you're shadow banned because it just becomes so stagnant, and it's really easy to tell the difference. So, alright, we need to turn the music off. So we will never know why they shadow banned us. Would I like to know why? Yeah. You can probably already tell who the fuck I play all the time. We're gonna make a new thing. But before that, I need to turn up this goddamn game. How low did I put this game at? Oh, damn. My old headphones must have been pretty strange. Alright. Who do you want, Logan? Perna? Zayan? Sam B. I gotta go with my girl.
My father was a very great man, a chief inspector for the Hong Kong police. Even though he died when I was 10, I remember him very well.
One punch!
He was killed by an enforcer for the Wo Xing Wo triad. And I told myself then that I would follow in his footsteps and honor his memory. He taught me martial arts, and I continued to practice after he was gone.
And then I studied the
After
blade.
finishing at the top of my university class, I joined the Hong Kong police and was chosen as part of the first all-female anti-organized crime squad. I worked hard. I did my best. But the men in charge never intended to put us on the front lines. They didn't train us the way they promised they would. They didn't believe any of us women were up to the task. We were only for show. Instead, my superiors sent me here, to this resort, to this front desk, to be an informer, to spy on wealthy Westerners. My father would not be proud of me. This work dishonors his memory. But I will do as they ask, for I am a patriot. But I know I am capable of much, much more. I just need the opportunity to prove myself.
I just pop up. Hey, man, you were passed out earlier. Man, that was one hell of a party, dude. You know what I mean? Stop giving me things. Thank you. Look at this amazing resort. Oh, a med kit. A toilet. What kind of fucking bathtub is this? I feel like this is a really bad idea for a fucking bathroom. Is it just me, or is this a stupid bathroom? The wood would rot. Like, getting out of the shower, this section would just get real fucky. She had too much wine. I hate wine. I don't. I just don't like particular wines. I've had wine. It's not great. It's not bad, it's just not great. I prefer, like, just regular fruity drinks. Holy shit, somebody got fucking ass blasted.
What's in here?
I don't know. Somebody I don't even know. So I'm just gonna walk over your corpse real quick. You got any goodies in here? Oh, battery. Excuse me. Stepping over 2 corpses. Is that supposed to be a mirror? That's the shit you see in, like, a mental home. That's the mental home mirror. The one that you can't break so you can't kill yourself. That's... Just gonna grab a bunch of stuff. Excuse me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully it's not too low. Let me know if the audio is too low, where you guys can't hear the game in comparison to, like, me or something like that. Did you cry? No, I don't cry. I don't have time to cry. No one has time for that. Yeah. 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 Freedom. Hey, yo, look at them shoes. This newspaper is either really old or somebody just, like, jizzed all over the fuck on it. Cause that's not coffee. That shit ain't coffee, dog. Somebody must have had, it's like, someone must have been real excited about that newspaper. That's all I'm saying. Oh, the flashlight hurt my eyes for a second. Ooh.
What do we have here?
What do we have here? I'm gonna absolutely get in fucking trouble by somebody if I keep doing that. What do we have here? Just give me all the shit. I want it all. Give me all that shit. It's mainly money and batteries. You know, if there's a zombie apocalypse, I'm taking everything. If a zombie outbreak happens, I'm taking everything. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I'm going to every room and I'm gonna try to find a Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna... imagine you walk into one of these. To be fair, she did kind of save herself from the inevitable of being infected. That process must not be great. But, funny enough, right? Like, imagine you go through all this shit and all of a sudden you get, like, a PS5 and shit, dude. I'd be like, hell... Dude. You know what's really funny? Why don't we have a VTuber that does this yet? It would make so much fucking sense. Like, a VTuber who likes to primarily play, like, zombie apocalypse games. And they, like... They get all of their supplies and stuff like that from... Like... You know... They go out there into all these zombie games. Like, they make the lore that they actually go to these zombie games when they're playing them and shit. PS5? There are better things to invest money in, such as join the Yiga Clan. You claim full of the gays, because they all like bananas. The Yeagers are, they actually put the bananas up their butt. That's right. They actually put the bananas in their butts. Uh-oh. Oh, hey. Well, I'm proud of doing that. How dare you be proud of putting banana up your butt? You eat banana, not put it up your butt.
I'll introduce myself later. Right now, we gotta get you the hell out of there. Do exactly as I say, okay?
Okay.
You have to trust me. First, you need to get hold of a weapon. Search the maintenance storage room by the end of the corridor. I would move if I were you. Now.
What's in here?
I would move if I were you. Ooh, what's in here? You and your banana heaven. Eat the banana. They're putting it up your butt. Back in my day, the Yiga clan would actually be eating the bananas and getting stronger. Especially because Master Koga is kind of a silly little goober. He's a goofy goober. Ooh.
It's the infected. Run for the storage room.
Uh-oh. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Just a bit further.
It's the runners! Oh, down, that zombie! Oh! Oh, dude, bitch hit me right in the... Bro got that clean hit on my ass. I am Master Koga, you swine. Use a little bitch.
I'm doing it. No! Didn't I bloody tell you? No, stop! Wait! Hey! Can you hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying? Nod your head. Nod your bloody head. I ain't asking you again.
I just grab him by the face. Say that again. Tell me to say that again.
Doctor, not a bloody executioner.
Do you know how close we came to bashing your head in?
Ew, Australian. There's just something real fucking funny about Master Koga being on vacation. Like I bring all of my subordinates here to come with me.
Why won't anyone help him? You can't just let him die out there.
It's not my concern, lady. I'm on vacation.
Help him!
You going out there? Are you nuts?
You're not gonna help him. Get the hell out of the way.
You at least have a weapon? You need to find a weapon.
Please! He's the only one protecting us.
All right. This is fucking crazy. On three.
One, two. It's just like he's like, ew, Australians. I'm coming, brother. Oh. What are you, a wrestler?
There they are.
Yeah. Woo. Oh, nice fucking throw, dude.
Okay then. Thanks, mates.
Oh, thanks, mate. Fuck, could have used a fucking bloody assistance a while ago. Fuck, bloody radio's fucked.
Are you there? Hello? Can you hear me? Shit. Hello?
We were just attacked. Listen, your friend from the hotel.
We just take a second to appreciate the zombies aren't just bumbling, slow fodder enemies that are just, they fucking sprint at you.
Maybe now we can hold out until help arrives.
Well, we have multiple zombie types at the time.
I saw how it took my life.
You need to get out of there, and I can help you. I can arrange for transportation by air, by sea, but first you
This
need
is
to
the
get here.
wait, because this
To
is the
me.
this is the definitive edition. Normally we don't, we wouldn't see that.
They're crazy with fear. Tell me where you are. Where are you? You there, mate? Hello? Hello? God damn it. Was touch and go with you for a while.
Good.
Uh-huh. Alright, fine. We running it solo, dog.
We didn't think you were gonna make it.
I'm good.
Name's John Cinemoy. The head life.
My name's John
Voice
Cinemoy.
on the radio told me you were in trouble at the hotel. Said you were resistant to whatever this is. I didn't believe it. Then I found you and I saw the bite marks. You got no symptoms, but those aren't love bites, are they?
Twitch side isn't
I
working?
don't know who you are or
Let's give it a lookies. Let's give it a lookie on our side. The fuck has happened? Yeah, we're getting network errors on the Twitch side. What the fuck is I'm getting a net... Is that happening on my... I'll check my phone, because it could just be that I have an ad blocker on, because Twitch has this new ad blocking problem. Did one? What is going on with my Twitch side, then? That's not happening on any other platform, is it? Everything looks normal on all the other platforms. Because yeah, even here on on this side, it definitely looks strange. Because it just stopped. What is going on? And then it stopped again, but nothing is going wrong with any of the stuff. But let me go to the creator dashboard variant and see if there's anything happening with the stream management. Hey, I want to need you to write the hell off. Let's see. The bitrate is perfectly fine. Everything looks like... God, there's so many fucking pop-ups, dude. I don't care about all this random shit. Fuck off. I'm getting network errors probably because I have ad blockers on, which is so fucking great. Because I have ad blockers on, and they're random. Like, I have a Spotify ad blocker, right? Did you know that could actually fuck up Twitch's thing because it detects all ad blockers, not just one, and it will fuck your shit up? My YouTube ad blocker, by the way, same thing. If you have a single ad blocker on, it gets so pissy. It detects it and just refuses to show stream stuff. So I'm trying to go through every single ad blocker I have to try and figure out which one is fucking it up to see if I can actually physically watch my own damn stream to figure what the fuck's going on. Because I can't even watch my own stream, and I don't want to have to I don't want to have to, like, get out of this, all of this, because that's all... So that's all... All of it should be gone now, dude. There's nothing... What the fuck is... There's a network error. There's no network error! We retire this shit constantly. No stream tab, Chrome, run in the background anymore. Edit, blah, 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 blah. This happens for all of my, like, thing here. TikTok chat had to go down for a little bit as well because I had to restart. I had to hit F12 to, like, restart the page. So that we can kind of figure out what the fuck's going on, because it definitely looks like Twitch is acting up right now, and I can't even begin to explain to you why it's acting this badly. It's giving us a network error, and I can't fix it. The only way I can think of fixing it is by, like, maybe... just removing the cache. Because if I look it up, there's just no explanation on why it's doing this. See, right there, it says ad blockers and browser extensions. It's most likely an ad blocker problem, but it'll... Recently, what I found about some ad blocker problems is that if you uninstall the ad blocker from the extension, completely remove it, if it detects that the ad blocker is still, like, installed on your browser, it will legitimately deny you access still. So there's something definitely wrong here. I could try clearing the browser cache, and hopefully that's all that it could be, but doing that's gonna fuck a lot of shit up just to fix this one bastard, just to figure out what's going on. Because I don't know. Yeah, it's completely stopped. Like, I'm clicking here, I'm in the stream, and I'm looking at it, but I'm not seeing, like, things happening. It freezes just at random. It's like, listen to that! Listen, that's what's going on right now! Like, something is wrong with the Twitch's end. What the fuck is this? This should not be happening for this side of the stream. Everything should be running. We got everything connected. Everything should be running. And for some reason, our fucking... Look at that! That's egregious! There is no reason for it to be acting like that. It's at 140 fucking P, dog. It just keeps freezing. It stops at random intervals. There's no reason for that. I have zero, like, inclination on why particularly it's doing this. There isn't a reason, because everywhere else it's working fine. It's literally just Twitch's side is fucked up. What the fuck is going on? What is this? This is bad. This isn't even like a typical bad. This is like severely bad. I can't even begin to tell you why it's happening on that platform like this. Not only can I not load the page on my own shit, not only is the bitrate in the clear on excellent timing for streaming, nothing is wrong. Just to figure out. It's stable, everything looks like it's working, but then there's these weird... There's something... Everything looks like it's in the clear. I just did an inspection as well, by their own terms, and everything looks fine. But something is wrong. Like, listen to that. Listen to that. Look how delayed that is. Listen to how delayed that is. It shuts itself off every random interval. There is no way that if every other platform is perfectly fine, the YouTube side, the Twitch platform is perfectly fine. The YouTube side. Listen to that. YouTube side is perfectly fine. What the fuck are you doing, Twitch? Twitch, what are we doing? What are we doing? Actually, no. Twitch, what are we doing? See? That's TikTok. The Twitch side is screwed up. How did the Twitch side get so fucked? That's actually fucking weird. It just keeps stuttering. There's no reason for it to stutter. It's all in the clear. Every bit of it is in the clear. Just for some reason, it's just crapping. It's crapping itself. This is bad. This isn't even like... It's still doing it. There's no reason for this. There's no reason for Twitch to be like that. I don't know what they're doing. I can't even begin to describe to you what they're doing, but there needs to be a conversation with them, and they need to fix whatever the fuck that is, because that is not on us. That is on them. That is literally just them fucking around and fucking something up. I don't know what they're fucking up. I don't know what the problem is. I can't even begin to describe to you what the problem is. But there is no reason for that. I got one other idea. I could go to fucking... I'm gonna go to Microsoft Edge. Okay. We're gonna look at it from Microsoft Edge's perspective. Awesome.
Potatoes? Oh, yes. Fill your eggs and pasta? Hello, creaminess.
It stopped here too. It's glitching here too. Look. The ad has stopped. That's not on us. There's no way the ad should be doing that too. There's no reason the ad should be doing that too. It literally is. It's literally Twitch's fault. Why the fuck is it a minute ad, dog? Give me a cheaper ad so I can figure this shit out. What is going? 45 seconds!
If history has taught us anything, it's not.
It's that Twitch needs to get their shit together, or they should be sued into oblivion and never be a program ever again, because fucking goddamn it, what is this?
To root against the underdog.
No, shut up. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Minecraft, because I have to say that. It froze again! What is happening to this side of the stream? What the fuck is this? It's only Twitch. What the actual fuck? Oh, great. It crashed. Twitch just crashed my entire browser, dude. What the fuck? Twitch. You're the only side that's fucking up. I'm getting errors on my main browser page. I can't fix that. I go to check fucking... I go to check a different thing. Apparently, Twitch is the only one that's doing this. The assumption here is that trying to run this game, that for some reason it's not getting network connection. Twitch cannot, for some reason, connect properly. I don't know what its fucking deal is. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But it's bad. And it's, like, really bad. There is just